Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Collegiate Esports Now. I'm your co-host Paulie Hype and I'm so excited to bring to you all of the latest and greatest highlight stories and matchups from our partner conferences in week number 2 of college esports. To start off, the NJC, AAE, and ECC conferences have both officially begun their competitions. So stay tuned next week as we'll be covering their leagues, matchups, and stories right here on Collegiate Esports Now. In week number 2 of competition for the ECAC, here are some of the top stories and standout moments that will make you all go, now that's hype. Now let's head over to the ECAC conference for some FGC action featuring Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Week number 2 in the ECAC was no disappointment, as we saw two powerhouse schools in U Albany and SUNY Canton A teams compete against each other's B teams in the Battle of Upper New York. U Albany A defeated SUNY Canton B 2-0, and SUNY Canton A defeated U Albany's B team 2-1. However, taking one set off SUNY Canton A is a big development for a rising B team like U Albany. We'll continue to monitor these top New York schools over the rest of the year to see how they finish their respective seasons. Also in ECAC SSBU, we saw Benedictine University upsetting Loyola Maryland White, taking the series 2-1. Benedictine is a new school to ECAC. Not much is known about them yet, but we're all curious to see how they perform across the rest of the season when they start to play harder matchups. In Valorant, the premier FPS title in college esports, we saw RPI, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, take a close series over Keene University with a 2-1 victory. RPI is an early adopter of college esports and used to be at the top of the conference in ECAC before newer schools had emerged. The question is, how can RPI get back to dominant form? Well, a win against a very solid Keene University Valorant team proves the train has left the station and they're well on their way. We also saw newcomer Saginaw Valley State University take down SUNY Canton in a close 2-1 series. What a truly remarkable feat for a newly inducted SVSU, showing that the college esports landscape is evolving each and every year with new schools entering the ECAC battlefield.
Gun, potentially. They're wrapping around this right here. The smoke coming out. Spec does a good job. 2v2 now in this scenario, and the Prowler coming out.
And this is going to be tight here, but, you know, if Atheon, you got the Sova as well here, trying to just push onto this side. There's one in hell. Great teleport out at the right time, but I think they read it here. 40 health on Stitch. Are they going to be able to find anything? They're going to find one. Will they be able to get out in time? Fatheon looking for it. There's one. Fatheon trying to spray it down. Will they find it? They do find the kill.
Do they have time?
They have time.
They have
One
time.
health. Oh my goodness, 1 health.
Oh, is he going to get this? No way. He got it. He got it. 2 seconds to spare.
1 health. Yourself a little bit more time, and of note, that means JCK's ult's going to be up, so playing the Viper ult once again could be your clutch moment. Lil J already finding one.
Yeah, Little J doing a great job right there. The operator up top gonna find Little J right on back. The answer, Ashton gonna get another as well. Has been quietly top fragging this entire game. His side is just sitting here kind of waiting. Might have been able to spot the health bar out and is able to turn the Sky Flash. There's the swing. Gonna play for his life somehow as that's gonna work out. And we have the Sova ult coming out all the way from back of sight. He's gonna find one. Does he find more? Finds a damage pick on another. JCK doing a good job right now. The volley. Oh, they finished the defuse.
Oh my goodness. And a heartbreaker for SUNY C.
Now let's talk about the growing crowd favorite esport in both professional and collegiate, virtual car soccer, also known as Rocket League. This week, the ECAC started off with the entrance of 2 new teams facing off in Rocket League Division 1. Case Western University from Cleveland took on Dallas Baptist University. Both teams would make a statement against each other as the match would go the distance of 7 games. However, it was Case Western U who won the set and the victory as they start their season off strong. We also saw California State University Monterey Bay take on a well-known and developed Keene University team. This match also went the 7-game distance, but it was Monterey Bay who came out on top with a hard-fought 4-3 victory. With so many new schools entering College Rocket League this year, the landscape is unpredictable and will be evolving over the course of the 2022 and 23 season. It's anyone's guess who will be out on top come May 2023 for the Collegiate Esports Commissioners Cup. ECAC Division I League of Legends was jam-packed in week number 2 with well-known and industry-favorite schools. We saw a growing Grand Valley State U take on Wake Forest University in a best-of-3 League of Legends set. Wake Forest showed their tenure, but it was GVSU who won as they walked away with a 3-game victory with a stellar performance from their AD carry, Breakbone Branch. We witnessed Long Island University take on Army West Point Esports, and that would also go to a Game 3, but Army West Point stayed composed and executed their way to a win, demonstrating their phrase, pursuit of excellence. Army West Point is currently 1-1 with this win and has a 50% win rate across all games in the ECAC Conference. Finally, the third set of week number 2 was developing school Ball State University taking on a well-known U Albany. Ball State's attack damage carry Blaster came out swinging, playing League of Legends characters Caitlyn and Draven, defeating U Albany 2-0 in their League of Legends set to round out ECAC League of Legends Division 1.
This is college esports now.
This is a new frontier for esports.
Don't count them out. The players here are the best of the best.
But that's the thing, college esports is the future.
Like it or not, these are the big leagues. You need to be able to keep up if you want to make it.
This one's looking like it's headed to overtime. Instinct may have something to say. Here's Baynock. Good, clear to the sidewall. It's going to stay alive. Instinct. The Baynock. Oh my gosh. Blazing Blue wins game.
Esports is bringing the world together.
Opening up the news segment, we have a couple of sponsorships to talk about. And with all there is to announce today, my thirst sure is catching up. Thirst for G Fuel, the official energy drink of esports. Apparently, the Farmingdale State College Esports program has announced its sponsorship from the beverage company, providing team apparel, displaying both of its brands and a sugar-free product lineup. The Long Island College, having one of the most powerful collegiate esports programs, will also get on campus hosting events with internships and employment opportunities for their top students. Farmingdale State sure got its deal, but with the University of Oklahoma's esports and co-curricular innovation team being a leading force within the country, Williams Companies was excited to give $20,000 to the University of Oklahoma's esports and co-curricular, especially when many members of the university are majoring in STEM-related fields and will be joining the technology industry after their graduation. Additionally, OUECCI is committed to an educational pipeline for K-12 schools to introduce the possibilities within the esports world, as well as provide a place for esports to thrive in higher education.
Hitting 3 for the Cells Embryo! Second one, or third! And he gets the 4K! Oh! Oh, what a great fight!
With collegiate esports rapidly expanding across the country and getting their $20,000 sponsorships, it became the newest integration at Tallahassee Community College, and ahead of the season opener, it inaugurated its esports arena located in the Lifetime Sports Complex on the west side of Tallahassee Community College campus. The arena has 10 computer stations that will be used for practices and official play. With the team led by Mark Cornett, the team roster currently sits at 17 full-time students that must be in good academic standing to compete. NJCAA Esports will provide official national championships and guidance to the collegiate esports team.
Hi everybody, my name is Samir Bolar. I'm the Executive Director of Cloud9 Training Grounds. We're excited to offer boot camps and leagues and training experiences throughout the year. If you're interested in signing up for our league, don't miss out. It starts October 10th. Signups are now, so you can get in on the ground level of either our performance league for the most elite players in League of Legends and Valorant, or you can join our development league if you're just starting out and want to compete and test your skills. Each league offers live coaching alongside the teams that you're a part of all season. It's a great experience to develop your skills and see if you can compete at the highest level. Aside from that, we've got some boot camps coming up this month, so go check out the boot camps if you don't feel like you're ready for the league. And the gym is always live, so check out Training Grounds Gym at our website, traininggrounds.gg, and you can join the league boot camp or our gym for as low as $15 a month to get live classes every week, every day, and learn alongside some other great players.
Now we go all the way across the country to the course of the 16th to the 24th of September, in which Boise State partnered with USO and NFL to bring esports to the military. Active duty military members compete in a Madden 23 tournament to get a spot in the playoffs of the tournament, which will take place on October 15th to decide who will go to the grand finale. Participants include Adam McGuire, Michael Fisher, and Neil Wiley. The best 4 players will get to advance to the grand finals held in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. In the same topic of the HBCU, in July, the Pittsburgh Knights took in Eric "That Guy" DJ Minor, a graduate of Claflin University, which is a Black Collegiate Gaming Association in South Carolina, to its Madden team. The HBCU Esports League's first season debuted in 2020 during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. And now that the students are back on campus, 28 HBCU schools signed up for the NBA 2K portion of the league on September the 13th. Community media is working with Riot Games to provide plenty of opportunities for the HBCU and minority students all over other universities.
This is College Esports Now.
This is a new frontier for esports.
Don't count them out. The players here are the best of the best.
But that's the thing, college esports is the future.
Like it or not, these are the big leagues. You need to be able to keep up if you want to make it.
This one's looking like it's headed to overtime. Instinct may have something to say. Here's Baynock. Good, clear to the sidewall. It's going to stay alive. Instinct. Baynock. Oh my gosh. Bleeding Blue wins game 2.
Esports is bringing the world together.
With inclusion in mind as well, Iyad Karab, a senior from Beirut, Lebanon, and Jay Naya Timms, a junior from Flint, Michigan, have been chosen as beneficiaries of the 2022 Foundation Scholarship from worldwide esports organization Gen G. The prize will consist of $10,000 to subsidize their tuition for this academic year and access to exclusive career and mentorship programming as members of the new scholarship class. This reward is focused on supporting women, people of color, and low-income students or universities interested in gaming, esports, entrepreneurship, journalism, and content creation. Now in this very relaxing segment, we are going to talk about how last week's Cloud9 training grounds and Fit Gamer visited the popular Pepperdine Esports live in Malibu, California. They invited HBO baller actor Donovan Carter, a popular NFL starter who wanted to leave the league to play in esports. And Donovan has been invited by Cloud9 to trade in their elite Valorant league. In addition, Mark Anthony, King Cryptic, Miz, and Slayer got together for an intense weekend of yoga from Fit Gamer and their Performance Labs health and stretching down to Cloud9 training grounds, discussing the moving and strategy when it comes to collegiate Valorant. Not a bad weekend at the beach. Let's check out the highlights of this opportunity for college esports as they open up their program to universities to join the Cloud9 training grounds.
Hello, my name is Donovan Carter. I'm a former UCLA Bruin. I was on Ballers for 5 seasons and now hopefully a pro gamer. I think yoga was amazing today. Yoga is very beneficial. I think you need to breathe and stretch, and I just think that's a key thing in life, even for me. You know, you got to stretch. I'm getting older now. I'm 33. So, you know, if you don't move, if you don't use it, you lose it, and you gotta move it, I feel like. And you gotta stretch. You know, as much time as you train your body, I think you gotta take time to stretch. You have to recover. And I think it's very beneficial to what we're doing right now, because we're gonna be, we was in uncomfortable poses, and sometimes we're in comfortable positions, especially on the keyboard and mouse. You gotta learn how to fight through that and breathe, and that's one of the keys.
Always nice to know people are taking care of themselves. Health shouldn't be taken for granted. Next, we got the National Esports Collegiate Conference, which is led by Julian Thomas and Chase Newcomus, soliciting applications for head leaders on each of its newly formed standing committees. They were accepting them from September 5th up until September 9th. The conference shared information about the group's internal reconstruction and their movements, which will then be conducting a vote to elect the members and appoint them to each of its 6 committees. Leaving the big corporate talk of the side to cover a more individualistic segment. Last week, we wrote about West Virginia University and their top-rated Madden player, 19-year-old Noah Brown, who at 17 years old won the Madden Challenge tournament and took a prize of $35,000. This week, we interviewed Noah and his journey on the path to pro, his winnings, earnings playing competitive Madden while being a full-time college student for WVU. And here at NACL, we are always eager to learn. So let's hear what wisdom we can bestow upon us.
Hi, my name is Noah Johnson, aka Noah Up Next. I am a professional Madden player, and I'm also a collegiate Madden player for West Virginia. I am a sophomore student here, and I also am an econ major. I've been playing Madden for about 10 years now, since I was about 10, 11 years old. I've been playing pro for about 4 to 5 years, and my path was pretty simple. I started out just being like an average Joe, just playing with my buddies, playing against my friends, playing against like casual players online. And then I noticed I was getting pretty good when I started like beating all my friends. My buddies would just stop wanting to play me basically because, you know, they just keep on losing. I just started playing people online and I started like beating them as well. I'd start to play in like the in-game leaderboard in Madden. And when I was like doing pretty well in that, I was like, all right, let me start playing against people in like tournaments and stuff. And I started playing in some online tournaments. I started doing pretty well in that, started making some money winning tournaments, actually like with cash prizes and stuff like that. And then I was like, all right, like let me try out this MCS thing, see how it works. And I signed up for some tournaments and I just started doing really well. And I was like, that's just kind of basically what happened. I just started doing well in the tournaments and just it kept on going from there.
Interviews are always exciting, aren't they? With another one on our hands, CEO of Fit Gamer and Cloud9 Training Grounds, Kristen Anderson, has been really kind and decided to help us out with an interview telling us what Fit Gamer is all about and what ventures she's currently on. From the mouth of the source herself, the company has various sources of self-care with the intention of gamers having an interface to control the game that is their lives. Let's watch as we sit down with Kristen Anderson for this exclusive interview.
Hi, my name is Kristen Anderson. I am a co-founder and the CEO of Fit Gamer. Fit Gamer is a holistic health company that's focused on improving in-game performance and lives of esport athletes and gamers. Fit Gamer was started really in 2017, 2018, when 2 of our co-founders were asked from a sports science perspective to translate traditional sport to esport. At that time, we started working with Cloud9 and really became their performance team. At Cloud9, we've spent the last 3 to 4 years working with them in primarily the physical maintenance realm. So dialing in their physical bodies in order to improve their cognitive performance. One of the things that Fit Gamer is really focused on is highlighting that how your physical body is maintained affects how you're able to perform cognitively in the game. We are one connected system, and our research, which was done in 2017, basically developed what we call the 5 pillars of health. physical maintenance, mental conditioning, nutrition, sleep, and lifestyle. And that these are the pillars that gamers and esport athletes need to dial in order to improve their in-game performance.
Now referring to the other side of the NACL, with the new Esports Collegiate Tournament season, we have way too much on our agenda, with 3 different showdowns opening up just this month. We have the Halo Tournament happening October 10th, FIFA's event on the 11th, and Rocket League's on the 13th. Some of the top teams from past tournaments, like Oklahoma University, who won the Click Gaming Fall Kickoff Halo Tournament last September and came in 4th out of 100 rated best esport colleges. We have San Jose State, who took home $5,000 in scholarships and will be representing the Mountain West Conference in the National Championship play-ins after their Mountain West Esports Series championship victory. Other big teams include Boise State University, Oklahoma Christian University, University of Carolina, and West Virginia University. Finishing the news, we'll be talking to the world-renowned artist Funcase, who is an electronic dance music legend and also found to be a bit of a gamer himself. With him recently playing at the Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas, it's no secret that his love for gaming has expanded into his musical content, producing original music for the North American Collegiate League, Salt Media, and Glitch. He has continued to show skill to merge music and gaming. In other conference stories, an announcement that all other leagues that participate on the Generation Esports platform have also begun competition. Scores, highlights, and more are set to come as we go into full swing with the collegiate esports season. After today, it's easy to think big when it comes to collegiate esports. We're excited for the future of what its competitors and supporters behold. More exciting content is on the horizon. We're hoping to get the latest of the fall season, as well as some candy, pumpkin spice latte, and Halloween collection G Fuel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Collegiate Esports Now.
This is College Esports Now.
This is a new frontier for esports.
Don't count them out. The players here are the best of the best.
But that's the thing, college esports is the future.
Like it or not, these are the big leagues. You need to be able to keep up if you want to make it.
This one's looking like it's headed to overtime. Instinct may have something to say. Here's Baynock. Good, clear to the sidewall. It's going to stay alive. Instinct. The Baynock. Oh my gosh. Bleeding Blue wins game.
Esports is bringing the world together.